tactical and military watches are not simply readily available to military staff members. They may have become progressively more popular with excessive sportsmen, security personnel, outdoor survivalists, together with anyone else who embraces the components and nature. These types of tactical watches usually are designed to tolerate nature's unforgiving components, withstand the regular barrage of knocks and bangs, although keeping flawlessly correct time. The Suunto Core is a single of the most widely used tactical watches available and can be used simply by special forces just about all over the planet. However, what separates this watch from other armed service watches that usually are on the market is that the design provides incorporated functionality along with crafting and cosmetic appearance. This is usually the perfect choice for the significant outdoorsman, who is usually also fashion-minded and doesn't need to pay the values for the many expensive military wristwatches. The accuracy regarding this watch's tools and sensors usually are really high. A single of the most crucial characteristics is that the particular barometer includes a great intelligent storm burglar alarm, which will warn you 3 hours ahead of any kind of potential storms, which often will permit you to help to make the necessary plans. The altimeter can show your altitude around 30,000 foot as well, since it tracks your excursion and descent. This particular data is documented to be capable of being applied later on, at your own leisure. Suunto will be one of the particular leaders in technical watch technology, and this model will be one of their own finest achievements. A person may be acquainted with Casio's G-Shock variety, which is the relatively budget plus mid-range watch. Nevertheless, the GW9401CR will be of premium high quality, no matter it's searching like its less expensive relatives. This view, like the particular G-Shock series, has been designed along with sturdiness and thoughts. It has a good astonishing 10-year battery life, guaranteed 10M fall durability, over 650 FT of water level of resistance. This tank of the watch can deal with the most intense of conditions. The particular resin case will be marketed as scrape-resistant mineral, as well as the particular LCD being harm-proof due in order to a crystal-protecting window. Not only does this view feature every main instrument and mess fuller that the typical outdoorsman could require, it incorporates Casio's new timekeeping technologies. This permits you to obtain radio waves from transmission areas all over typically the world, which can make certain that your watch's time is usually exact to the nanosecond. This is one other incredibly appealing hefty-duty watch intended for outdoors men and even military personnel. Precisely what it lacks inside subtle design, very much more up for it with amazingly accurate data and even robustness. Here many of us have an observation that is especially created to supply with regard to the Navy closes. With special procedures, military operatives need to operate under rigid criteria. One associated with that is limited gentleness. This watch will certainly illuminate itself simply enough that you should become able to precisely see the time within low light, however, not so much that it will cause you a noticeable focus on. Featuring a Switzerland quartz movement, the particular case is made along with reinforced polymer plus has a dark rubber strap. Typically the black dial and even bezels allow this specific watch to flawlessly blend into the darkness when applying it at nighttime. This specific watch can be very light and portable and is best for many who just have to have a durable watch to share the time with night with no all of typically the additional fancy receptors and features, of which the majority regarding other military designer watches have. It's in addition to water repellent to 660 feet. If you require a powerful and even durable analog watch, then you can't go far wrong with the Luminox Evo Navy Seal Blackout. The Seiko Men's SNK 805 is, however, another top-rated military watch with regard to men from Seiko, a company known with regard to generating top-quality timepieces for both women and men associated with fashion and style. The Seiko Men's SNK 805 Seiko 5 Automatic Green Painting Strap Watch is available in 4 distinct designs or models, which are SNK 803, SNK 805, and SNK 807. This timepiece will be light in body weight and comfortable around the wrist. It offers a medium circular face having a moment hand inside whilst the hours indication on the outdoors and a day and day functionality with an alternative to either show it in the French language or English. Typically, the strap is created applying high-quality cloth and finished off with a modern-day buckle that guards this timepiece tightly on your arm. Seiko SNK 805 can be a highly rated armed forces watch. The PRW 2500T 7CR Pro Trek is definitely one of typically the most technologically innovative tactical watches of which is currently offered. It gained elevated popularity due to being able to range regarding complex features that has, for instance, geology, meteorology, and physical mapping. A crew of meteorologists oversaw the production regarding this watch primarily in order for the quality plus accuracy of the readings. While not particularly created for military agents in mind, this particular watch is nevertheless robust enough in order to withstand the components and conditions that it might be necessary to become in. This watch is part of the Pro Journey range that Casio has launched, which in turn are all created to cope with powerful excursions. Whether you happen to be an outside enthusiast or perhaps a military specialized, it is very likely that sooner or later an individual will undertake expanded expeditions. For this sort of adventure, you can require a watch that will not fall short. This watch can also be solar run but can stay usable for upward to 5 months without being uncovered to sunlight.